Shark. Okay, first of all, Nick Antolik is not the shark, but he's the shark guy.
That's right. How you doing, Mary Beth?
I'm great. It's always good to see you, Nick.
Same to you.
Really, truly. This is a cool shark because very easy to operate. I will tell you, this is at this is going to kind of sound funny, but I'm going to say it anyway, a Black Friday sale price. You don't have to wait till Black Friday to get this price. You get to have a Black Friday sale price right now. Normally it would be $375 and change. We're at $209.98. Basically from $375 down to $210 to be able to get this home. 5 payments of $42. And Circana Retail Tracking System says that Shark is the #1 brand of vacuums sold in the United States for the last 4 years. And that speaks volumes for the brand.
It really does. For a long time, they've been striving themselves to get these products that get the highest reviews, and they are the leader in that space. But what we're talking today is cordless convenience, because gone are the days of having to use a vacuum that weighs 14, 15 pounds that you only want to drag out of the closet and plug in at once every so often. Now you get a cordless solution, and you're seeing it there. This brand new brush roll system is going to eliminate all hair wrap. So not only do you get
one of the best things since sliced bread.
It really is. A cordless convenient vacuum that only weighs 7 pounds, but then also this is the pet vacuum, because we know Shark customers are pet customers, and you can see that you get all the best tools to not only clean on the floor, but also above the floor. So when we think about cleaning, you want the performance, but you want the convenience, and that's exactly what you get in this vacuum.
And then you can just hang it right there. By the way, we only have it in black. We started with 3 colors, and we are down to 1 color. And how many left? 500 left.
Oh, wow.
And right now you're saving from $375 down to $210. So that's $165 save. Plus the other thing that I think is so great, here's your charger, obviously. But
up to 40 minutes of runtime too. So not only the performance, but you're getting up to 40 minutes of runtime.
You've got the crevice tool.
That's right.
You have your upholstery tool. You've got the brush. But this is like one of the best tools you can get. And right now, I only know it from Shark.
That's it, yeah, and a phenomenal tool to get dusting done. So any of your big flat surfaces, talking about that dust on the furniture and countertops, does a phenomenal job.
Yeah, ceiling fans, things like that. You can just twist it around and go up or down. In the meantime, let's go back to the demos, because this is going to just be easy. I was just going to say, too, 7 pounds is all it weighs.
It's really impressive, and it's super simple and easy to use. All the attachments work great, but this is what we're talking about. When you want a Shark vacuum, you want to do single pass cleaning, and you're able to pick up everything before the vacuum even gets there. Look at the way those LED headlights are guiding the way. But this is where it gets really impressive, Mary Beth, because when you hit something like hair, okay, normally you would expect that to wrap around the brush roll. But with this power fin technology, I can drop it back here and show you guys. Look at this. Gone are the days of having to get the scissors and wrap and pull this out, which can diminish the vacuum performance. These power fin blades are actually going to make direct contact with the floor and eliminate that hair from wrapping tight. So on the first time to when the dustbin is full, you have a vacuum that's operating at peak performance, and it's just simple and easy to use.
All kinds of floors.
Absolutely, yeah. The nice thing is there's a 2-button switch here, and a kitty litter is something I'm tackling every single day. But when I move on to carpet, right up here at my fingertip, I've got a single button that's going to go to the carpet mode. So on that carpet mode, now you can hear it ramp up, and I've actually got in my trigger a little boost of power, so you can kind of hear it working. Beautiful performance. But if you have a big mess like this, by holding that trigger, it gives you that extra power. So you know, so long we've thought, well, in order to get your carpets this clean, in order to get these beautiful groom lines, you're going to need to pull out the big, heavy, full-size upright vacuum. But now you can do that in a vacuum that weighs 7 pounds.
Look at, I want to show you.
Isn't that great?
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how lightweight this was.
It is, yeah.
It's really, really lightweight. That's amazing. Watch this animation and speak to this, because this is what's really going on inside.
Yeah, and this is the brush roll, right? So this is a Shark Power Fin brush roll, which you can see on a hard floor surface is going to make direct contact on the floor. It's going to break up that statically charged. But on the left there, that brush roll is what we typically see in our vacuums. The hair is able to get wrapped around, and that's not only going to hurt the performance of the vacuum, but you're going to have to get down and touch all that gross kind of mess.
Right.
Instead, these power fins are going to eliminate the hair from wrapping tight, and by doing so, that's going to make sure that you stay on peak performance. So I mentioned there's 2 different modes here. You can hear the first mode that I'm on is going to give us a little, just a really, really nice, you don't want to, nothing scattering on this, but look at the difference we're able to make with this hardwood floor. So all that static dust that gets stuck on there, I mean, come on guys, right? This is something that you can do quickly and easily with a cordless vacuum and still have all that same great power.
And because it has that lower mode, or lower power mode, you can also use it on your throw rugs.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and that's the thing, is that when we talk about vacuuming, especially from Shark, you want the convenience, because I've been guilty of this myself, where you walk past a mess like the kitty litter or the dog bowl, and you think, well, you know, I'll get to that another time. But those days are gone, because this vacuum is always charged, always ready to go, super lightweight, and that gives you the ability to get the job cleaned right when you see it.
And the way you put it down, it actually, this is how much room it takes.
That's right.
It's about like 3 feet that you need, and by a foot. I mean, that's how easy it is to store. Real quickly, I want to just bring you back over here. We started with 3 colors. We are down to 1. Black is the only color, but who cares about the color? You want it to be efficient and lightweight and all of that. So the fact is that we started with 500. We now have fewer than 400. People are saying, you know what? I'd rather save the $165.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have to buy bags or not have to, you know, change anything, filters or whatever. And I was going to say, how do we empty this?
It's that simple. So you go over the trash, hit this button on the side there, this dumps out. In terms of maintenance, well, this is the same as you'd expect from Shark. I'm able to take this off. There's no filters to buy. I've got a permanent filter in here. Underneath that is a sponge filter, which is going to be great to rinse that out once a month, put that back in. But this is just simple, easy convenience that you would expect from the leader in vacuums coming from Shark.
Exactly. And like we said, the Circana retail tracking system says they are the #1 retailer in vacs, in cordless vacs, over the last 4 years. Let's do some more cleaning.
Yeah, Mary Beth, let's just hit it, right? I mean, this is what we have, right? This vacuum is small enough to kind of store back behind the couch so you never have to see it. But things like the pet bed, these pet tools that we're giving you specifically in this configuration do a phenomenal job of giving you that same great suction power and getting deep down, getting the pet dander on there as well. Now, this is that tool that you were talking about, Mary Beth. I haven't seen this from anyone else. You can move this around, but it's great for getting these surfaces. So notice those hairs, and look at the way it's pulling it in before we get there. I also love this because these bristles are so soft for doing things like the television, right?
Yeah.
Typically, you wouldn't want to do this with anything else, but because this is so soft and easy to use, you're able to get that done. But all of these same great accessories also work way above the floor. So if I go down here, I now have a huge reach and can get things like dusting and fine dusting all around the house.
Wow.
So instead of saying, okay, I'm going to first do all the floors of my home, and then I'm going to come back and do the countertops, which knocks things back over. I've got one vacuum that can truly, in a minute, take care of an entire room.
We have, I mean, it will even pick up the big things.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, this is pretty amazing because not every vacuum is going to pick up big things like the cereals and the fishies and things like that, the coffee beans
of course.
and all.
And Mary Beth, I've been using this single vacuum for the entire presentation. You can see the dust bin there. It's got a really nice 1.5 quarts dry dust bin.
That's a nice big bin.
And that's some of the other things. You know, if you've been hesitant on a cordless vacuum thinking, well, is it going to have the convenience? Is it going to have the power? Is it going to have everything that I need compared to a full-size upright? This vacuum absolutely does all of that.
One quick thing I want to mention is, once again, you're getting the brush tool, and this is wonderful for drapes.
It is.
This is great for the lamp shades. such. You can use this on any kind of upholstery, even those dining room chairs. You can get in between the cushions on the sofa. You charge it. How much time?
So in this handheld
Runtime?
mode, you're gonna get about 40 minutes of continuous runtime.
Wow.
For me, when I'm running the vacuum, I'm getting at least 25 minutes. I've not exhausted the battery on this, and it's always charged and ready to go.
That's the key. It's always charged and ready to go.
That's right.
Nick, thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Mary Beth.
Keep in mind, this price is super special. It's a Black Friday sale price. Save $165, but you need to order soon because there's fewer than 400 now to go around. Thank you, Nick.
See you, Mary Beth.
All right, by the way, remember I put something in my pocket not too long